Good morning and welcome to Nana's Craft Corner. I'm continuing on with my slow stitch, and I did a lot offline on this because, well, I want people to learn, but I don't want anybody being bored from just constantly watching it. But it is cool. Maybe when you get the idea of what you can do, then you'll follow along with me the next one I make. I have a little bit of stuff left to do in here and a couple stitches up here, but that's what it looks like so far. I added up. I finished a lot and I put some charms on here. There's 4 charms, and I'm pretty happy with it so far. All right, I was also cleaning up my needles. Putting my needles away. Hi, Kristen. Good morning. Hope you're well. Putting my little pins away. All right, let me see if I get the right pink here. That's this one. It's hard to tell which one it was. I think hopefully it's this one. I don't know. All right, we'll figure it out. All right, take a piece of this. Hope you're well. Thanks for the thumbs up. I start a little earlier because this way I can get off by 11:30 and get organized for the second one of these. And then I'm going to go back out. I got more stuff outside to do every day. There's my needle. I broke one of the needles last night. So good thing I have a pack of 6. I'm going to separate these 2 right now. Where is it? 1, 2. All right, 1, 2. There we go. There we go. So what's up with you this morning? Hopefully I can finish these 2 sections, and then I'm going to start assembling the book part of this pretty soon. I just want to finish that and up here, and I'm not sure if I'm going to add any more. So let's see. Okay. Alrighty. Now I'm doing a split stitch for this one. And all that is splitting the stitch. It's pretty simple. You go up and down, and you come back through the center of the other stitch. And that's a split stitch. So it doesn't matter the length of the stitch. You just got to keep going up, down different sizes and splitting them. So what I found out is so easy to do this in front of the TV, relaxing. I get way more done. Thank you for the thumbs up. All right, let's go. I always wonder if you can see this on here on the screen. There, split the stitch. This actually is a really nice embroidery stitch. Splitting them. It looks good on tree barks and like just different things like, oh, it came out. Yeah, let's put this back in. It's a really nice stitch when you do a big piece with this. All right, let's get back down here. Is that better? Yeah, better. Let's just put that in there. Get my little cupcake out of the way. It's bugging me. Let's go to this section. Oh, it's hot. It's going to be a hot day today. Hot day. Is it hot there, Kristen? I'm hot and I'm like my mat is plastic, so it's funny. Oh, you got nice. Well, the raining's not great, but it's cooler weather in here. It's a nice sunny day, but it's like so hot. It's gonna be, I think, in the 80s again. It was 80 yesterday. I could only stay out so long outside. I couldn't stand it. So hot. All right. Hoping to accomplish these two things today. And then when I come back tomorrow, I'm going to have the backing. I'm going to cut the backing for this and start the backing for it to connect so it'll be nice and clean. And then I got to find my button and connect it. And then I'm going to sew that button on there. And then I have to do the pages on here. And then I have to do another one. I'm trying to organize for another book for me. Oh, I want to do that one. Different sections that I want to do. Just like when I do a journal, I have to have different things I kind of put together. I don't like the summer heat when it's hot. Yeah, me either. Yeah, me too. It's just hot. I was watching stuff about Johnny Depp. I mean, I heard all about it, and I didn't like all that stuff anyways. But I was curious because of it, so I watched some of that on YouTube. Some of the trial. I couldn't stop watching. I was trying to. I don't know. It was just interesting me to see the poor life he had, but I mean, to see if he's guilty or not or whatever. I just wanted to know what's going on, and it was interesting. Did you watch anything to do with Johnny Depp? I mean, it's the whole world is. I can't even believe they're actually putting that. Like they're letting the TV crew in there. I mean, I know he's famous, but I thought they would have to have people have to agree for the TV crew to be in there. He has proof and she doesn't. I don't watch much TV. I was watching it. I don't know if they both kind of have different sides to this story. That's what I at first I want to jump to the conclusion of this, but I'm just really paying attention to the proof. I think they both have issues, not one, just both of them. So I have to see. I didn't even know exactly. I think he's accusing her of, or no, she's accusing him of doing stuff, but I don't think it's totally true. So it's interesting listening to it all. All right, this looks good. Okay, that's what I'm working on right there. This was a piece that I put in. I had all the sections, and then I added this. So right now, by the time I'm done, it looks like it's blended in right to the piece of work. You don't even know it's a separate piece. So let's go back to here. Yeah, that's all done. Let's go over here. I need to finish in here. And as you can see, I did a lot of stitch work from the back. The back looks always messy. All right. Good morning, Nana. Nice to see you are doing well. Well, you know what, Mike? I'm doing fantastic. I hope you're doing well too. I hope now I admit that some of these projects are kind of a little bit slow when you start doing it, but when you see the work in the end, like that I've accomplished a lot off here, and I feel it looks pretty good. Um, that was why I was showing you. I try to stay away from drama and news things going. Yeah, I get that too, Christian. I do too normally, but I just found a little bit interesting to all the stuff to get sides to it. That's all. Well, that's probably true. We all have a lot of stress. That's true. So, Mike, get up with the clocks. Are you on with me for a little bit, or are you going to breakfast? No, today's not breakfast day, is it? Is it breakfast day for you today? Oh, yeah, it's Friday. Oh, it is breakfast day to you. Oh, okay. Did you say you're doing any gardening this year? Or you're just working on the clocks? You're obviously not getting bored of them yet. You got more clocks to do. Well, today's Friday the 13th. Well, I'm not going to let that creep me out. That's what people made it just a day to turn it into something crazy. And people act crazy. It's whatever. Just an excuse. Just an excuse to be crazy. That's it.
Really?
What's
for supper tonight?
I don't know yet. Fish or something.
What?
Fish, maybe.
Fish.
I don't know yet.
Well, you want fish and chips?
I don't care. Sure.
Okay. We'll do that.
We have been going to a new restaurant. Yeah, I know you're. Except on Friday. Oh, you go back to the old one. I know you like the new restaurant. You like the waitresses. You said that too, that you like all that stuff.
Dennis, you do me a favor?
Just 1 second. All right, it was getting a little loud here, but we're all good. All right. So, what do you eat on your breakfast days? You eat the same? Do you always have bacon and eggs? Mike, I actually like making it, but I do like going out when I was on vacation. That's one of my favorite meals to do is go out and have a breakfast because it's just nicely done on the grill. I know I'm not letting the yeah, yeah, that's probably a good idea, Kristen, which you knew already, because you're gonna just make it worse. And Mike, do you have your normal typical breakfast? You have your normal typical breakfast. Because I like going out. When I was on vacation, I was having breakfast. I did that many, at least twice. I think I went for breakfast, even though sometimes it was lunchtime. That's my favorite thing. Oh my God, Katrina, my goodness, I left you word. Is it? I hope you're not gonna have a hard time talking on here. Oh well, wow, Katrina, you just be careful. I seen your live. I was on vacation, and I I I don't catch lives because I wasn't on there much, but I would see the stuff come up after, and I will really hope you're feeling better because you look pretty rough, and you're saying how you felt. So I hope you're feeling better. And Kristen, that's a good idea. Today I'm getting better. I'm happy to hear that, Katrina. I was worried for you. I pray for you that you're going to be okay. Because boy, you had a lot of stuff going for you. You should take it easy. Like do your lives when you feel better. Just because it is a lot of work doing a live. It can be a lot of work and stressful. I mean, I know you want your friends to know you're around and you're doing well, but um, if I was sick, I don't know if I'd come on here. I'd wait till I felt better and then I'd come on. And I'm doing really good actually. Um, I'm trying to get my garden in because I'm running late. I had a nice time with my daughter. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, when you did your lives, I didn't see it. I saw it after the fact, but I was up in Edmonton when I left messages. I wasn't home at all. It depends. I try everything, but I know weird feeling the links and eggs hash browns. Yeah, I just was worried about you. I'm going, oh my God, in my own brain, I was going, Katrina, you shouldn't do any lives. I saw somebody say that to you in the comments. Yes, yeah, Mike, she needs it. She has been a rough lady, been going through a hard time, and she definitely needs some words of praise from God. Um, yeah, I've been lurking on your lives. Oh, have you? Well, we're talking about for Katrina. You've been lurking on her lives, or for me, or both. Yeah, because Mike sometimes just lurks. He doesn't talk because sometimes if he's not in the mood, he doesn't feel like talking. He just hangs in the background. I don't say anything. Oh, you're welcome, Katrina. I want, Katrina, what my dream would be one of these days to actually craft together with Katrina. I would love that. And I'm not talking about, I'm talking about in real life one day, maybe. I always put that out. I'm not saying anything's possible or not possible, but it would be nice one day to get together. I cut the thread. Where did I put it? All right. Well, Mike, does this look better now? I realize I did a lot of work on this for last night. I worked hard on it for the last couple days because I didn't want to do too long of lives. But I will be doing some more of this. But just to show you in the end, I hope it looks. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm really happy with my work here. That's the first slow stitch I have ever done, and so I'm pretty happy. Yeah, but I'm talking about one day we can meet live, Katrina. Maybe we'll have to work on that. I know you're far away from me, but we did that live stream. We could always do the live stream. It is, Katrina. You should do a little bit of it. I like it better than the one with the buttons. The one I never did it one with the buttons. What are we talking about? I like it better than the one with the buttons. I'm confused. Is it a project I did, or I did something with buttons? Might remind me what you're talking about, because this is the first one I've ever done. I've never done a slow stitch. I've only done the embroidery book journal that I want to finish too. I'm not sure which one we're talking about. Okay, I'm just trying to finish right in here. In here. I thought I saw the one with buttons sewed. Willie, no, I don't know. Oh, me too, Katrina. I'd come and visit and see how you're doing. I was talking. Do you remember? I met Leanne. I don't know if you know Leanne too much, Katrina, because Leanne's the one. I haven't seen her now for a few days, but Leanne is her and two people I met from the internet. Leanne is from Canada, and when I went to go see my daughter out in Alberta, I met up with her twice, and I met her mother. Her mom's so cute, and then I. Oh, yeah, I met Leanne, and she was very generous. Like she had all this stuff, and I was giving clothes to my daughter. Her mom was very generous. Her and her mom saying, "Is there anything that you could use, or can you?" I told Leanne I would get rid of it and bring it to the resale center, or give it away to people that could use it. And so, yeah, she was very generous. And I have something from Patrick. Is another one. Maniac is another channel that came, and I met him. He just sent me a thing. He's going to be performing or something. He's doing something, playing some kind of person in the Titanic, and he looks really good. He had a picture of it with the all the uniform. He was decked out with the shirt and everything. He looked really good, and he says, "What do you think?" And I said, "Oh my God, you look fantastic." So he's in rough shape too. He has some kind of disease that yeah, he has to be in some kind of a wheelchair thing too, Patrick. But he's got like for the stuff he has wrong with him. I never knew it really until I met him, and he's like he braves it in, and he's so good. He's an amazing man that doesn't like play on his issues that he has. So it was nice. Trying to get this done, and I'll start putting it together by tomorrow. I wanted to get these two sections on, all the embroidery I want done on here, and then I'm going to come in and I'm going to put the rest. I'm going to start putting the backing to this tomorrow, or I might even do some of it tonight. Well, he doesn't. He has something that's hereditary in his family. I forgot what it was called, but it's hereditary. I think some of his family has it, and yeah, I don't know. It was his dad that had it, so he has something that he inherited. I don't know much about it. Yeah, but they got it. He was in bad shape. Him and his wife told me that they got it, and she was going. She was talking all about how bad the case was, and she was in really bad shape. And anybody talk about it, she gets very defensive about it, which I don't blame her, of how it was. And You know, just different things about it. She's very, very defensive one. Hey, do you know? You know what? You have you done slow stitch before, Katrina? Have you done a project with slow stitch? Because not too many people knew what this was. Like on my channel, I don't think people knew what slow stitch was. Actually, I didn't know really about it until I started looking into it myself. I've always known about embroidery stuff, but I've never known about this slow stitch. And then I started looking into it and I went, oh my God, I think I'm going to like this. And I have to come back. I'm going to work on my journal too. I got to do some cross stitching to finish my journal up. Oh, did you? Yeah, I have made a lot. Oh, so you did do. Oh, that's cool. I knew about embroidery. And what happened was I embroidered when I was young, and I did cross stitching when I was young, but I haven't done it for a while. And then when I started looking into all the stitches, I was like, oh my God, they've created so many new stitches when it comes to embroidery that it was, I want to do a journal on it. So I started doing a journal on it, which I got to go back and I'll bring it up here because I got to put things together on it. And then, which led me to when I started doing embroidery, I was going, what is slow stitching? And then I looked at the slow stitching thing and I went, oh my God, it's basically embroidery, but you're just relaxing doing it. And it doesn't matter if the whole thing stressed is like, it doesn't matter whether it's perfect. That's kind of what they say on embroidery. You have to be more picky with the stitches. And on slow stitch, you can go wherever you want, do whatever you want, and any kind of stitch. Yeah, I have made a lot. Oh, and I'm going to do, actually, when I saw the blanket thing, I'm going to do blanket stitch around here. I got to practice that one a little bit. To seal the book up, I'll have blanket stitch probably in white. It's running stitch. You used running stitch for what you did? Because slow stitching is all kinds of stitches, not just running stitch, though. It's tons of them. Every kind of, I got several stitches on here already. I have, like right now I'm doing a split stitch. I got satin stitch. I have French knots. I have lazy daisy. I have, I'm trying to think of all. I have, is it the green stitch? Yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't think I'm going to put, I might put beads on another one I do. I want to put some beads on this, but I'm going to put, the other one's going to have charms too on it. Let's knock this mess off. All right, that looks good enough. I only have one section left. I don't think I'm going to do any more embroidery because I did a lot and I'm happy with what I did. Okay, right now I got to finish that. I wonder if I got any. Is that thread left? Nope, I don't have any left of that thread. I'm going to. This has somehow, I used carpet remnants and it has a sticky part to it. So it gives me a hard time putting the needle through this. Oh yeah, and this is the coins I got from Maniac. I was going to show, if he comes on, I'm going to leave him by here to pull him out. But he gave me a bunch of coins. There's a capital. This one. And he gave me 1984 Queen Victoria. These are, I had a bunch of these before. And I got this one here. Here's this. It's so beautiful. Also with different color. Yeah, I do too. I found my grandma old embroidery. They love old coins. I wait a minute. I found my grandma's old embroidery book and her old try out laps, as she called them. She made a book with all her. Oh, that is wonderful. That's probably a beautiful book. Mine's probably not anywhere as beautiful as that. But Katrina, did you see my stitching? My books. I was learning to do embroidery because, like I said, there is way back when there's the original embroideries stitches, but they have created new stitches along the way. People, so there's tons of stitches that were not around way back when I did it. Did embroidery. Oh no, they got well, some of them were, I think, but not all. Because I remember, ugh, look what I just did. Come on, get off here. Great. I only need one piece. Yeah, I did. I look your videos and give them likes also. When you lurk on my, I also lurk on my. Oh, so you saw the book I was working on? All right. All right, I got to do finish this lazy daisy stitch off. It's my time. That's not bad. I'm gonna do this lazy daisy here. This is a part. It gives me a hard time because there's some kind of adhesive that was in this carpet. I got carpet remnants, and so this particular section right here, it gives me a hard time. It's sticky. There we go. Well, I wish Kathleen was here. She could come and talk to you too. I hate when it does that. She is busy with her garden and canning. Yeah. She was doing her gardening in a canoe or something. It was kind of cool. Yes. Thanks, Mike. Have a good breakfast. I'll see you on another time. I have to get my material. I don't know. I got time. I might actually start cutting it out. I got like a half an hour still to go before I get off. So I might grab my material to do the backing of this, maybe. I might run and do it. This is all I got. I don't think I want to do any more embroidery on this piece, but I do want to start my backing. All right. And I have to practice my blanket stitch. So if I like that stitch, I think I'm going to do a blanket stitch all the way around it. It's pretty. I'm gonna connect it, but I forget exactly. I wasn't doing it right, so I have to make sure I do it right. And should look nice to close off the two pieces of material. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm almost done, so I might go run and get it. But I'm not sure if I'll be really good at blanket stitch right yet because I gotta practice it a little better. But it's a nice stitch. I'm gonna put one right here. I might put a couple over there too. Let's see. Watch out, closes. I don't like that. That's better. Okay. Yeah, instead of tying it off, which I don't want to, because it makes a mess and it's just sometimes I waste thread, but I'm lazy. I'm just going to slide it over here. Okay. All right. I want to do a couple right in here, one right here. We call them buttonhole stitches because you're to make hand sewn but yes, they do call it that too. Absolutely, they do. Yeah, I knew that. That a blanket stitch has it actually. I think it almost has 3 different names. I know for sure too, and it's the same stitch. And you're right. That's the history of it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm gonna do one. I want one right in here. Don't pull too tight. Erect the circle when you do that. Yeah, that's good. I actually did. That's another stitch by accident, but it looks good. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not doing no more over there. That's fine. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna go get the other side of this, which I'm running. Yeah, I still got about a half an hour to go. Do I? Yeah, 20 minutes. I'm gonna see if I can start cutting the other side. I gotta get a good piece of scissors. That's the part I have issues with. Is my scissors are always so dull, and I try to get my husband to fix them, but they're always dull. And you need a good set of scissors when you're working with material. Okay. There, I think. Yeah, I keep looking at it. You know, you do a project and go, well, maybe, no, one more. Maybe, well, one more. And I want one in here somewhere. Yeah, right in here. Got enough for one more. Let's see, this is a part where it's really sticky, I think. Okay. One here. Yeah, it is. There's an issue right in here. See, my needle's going to give me a hard time trying to come up, but I want one right there. Right here. There. All right. I think that's going to be my last one of these lazy daisy stitches. There we go. Tie this off. I don't want to pull too tight. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's interesting, Christian. That's cool. All right. There is another thing. I'm trying to be saving all these threads, and that you take these and you turn them into like thread, and then you can sew with them, and they look all kind of. There's cool. All the old thread. I don't know if you know about that one, Katrina. You take all this mess, all the threads that you can't really do too much about, and you put them all together. I'm separating them right now because this white one's good. Was it not good or it's good? All right. And you can do something with these threads. I'm going to wrap some of this up here before it gets all tangled up. I don't know if you ever heard of that. Like you take all your leftover threads and you kind of twirl it and it turns in, you can make more thread out of this. You can use normal thread, embroidery thread. What's that color? Close that up. Just going to clean it up here. That's no good. It's no good. This one's good. Clean my mess up. So when I take this down, I have it all cleaned up for tomorrow. Yeah, I know you can put and stitch it down. Yeah. Well, I got to see how you kind of twirl it. I don't know exactly how to say it to anybody yet, but you kind of take it and they keep twirling it. And I don't know, somehow it twines together and it forms string, well, whatever. And it's so cool looking that I want to try that out after too. So we can talk more about it when I do it. I know what I'm talking about. Right. Still trying to clean up this mess. These are all the threads I used. I'm going to keep them together until I'm totally done this project. So I got some more here. That's too short. Too short, too short. I'll be right back. I am going to get the material to at least start the backing a little bit of this. One more thread I want to tie together here. Where did that go? Pink. Yeah, I noticed I don't want to, I was leaving it a little bit too messy and then all this thread gets all twined, like tangled up. So I'm trying to clean up my mess as I go. All right, I'll be right back. I'm just going to put this away. Yeah, you can spin them together. Yeah. I'll be right back. I just have to run the back for a second. All right, here it is. I bought some of this material because I didn't have any. And I don't, the name of it. I'm lost for words what it is, but they do mostly slow stitching and all kinds of stuff. It's like a canvas material, but it's not canvas. I didn't have any at all like this. So I got some so I could do some projects on slow stitching. And also maybe make some journals up too. So yeah, let's see. I can get all the tape off of here. Ooh, it has a funky smell a little bit to it. I'm going to air this out. Whew. Yeah, it has a smell to it a little bit. All right, I just want to take a little piece of this. It's several yards of it. I could not find it because we don't have a fabric place anymore here, so I had to order it online. Now I'm gonna make a mess to undo it, but I need just a little piece to back that. So I'll fold it up after. What? I think I guess it doesn't really matter if I use the edges, but I just want enough. So what I'm going to do is just use a pencil. There, and as long as I get past this square, that's what I want. Oh, you don't have any material place either? Okay, I'm going to see. This should tear, which it does. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to just go up here. There. Oh my goodness, I'll take it off. I don't want it on my floor. I got to fold it up after. But yeah, let's see. This is going to work. Still might be a bit too big. Let's see. Turn it here. Those are good enough everywhere. See, these pins after a while get dull. See, I won't even hardly poke in here. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, sometimes you got. I know you don't, but I don't know if you have Amazon or not. But if you look around, and sometimes, not always, but sometimes, Amazon you can find some deals on there. This wasn't too bad, I don't think, for how much I got. It was all right. I'll come back and retuck it, just make sure I like the way it looks. See, I'm going to throw these pins out. They're starting to get too dull. No good if the pin is too dull. It's useless. I'm going to just hurt myself over nothing. So those are going in the garbage. This little pile here. See, that might do the trick. Let's see. We have Amazon, but they have raised the taxes on Amazon, so it gets just expensive. Oh, okay. Probably cut more than they need to, but it's okay. Let's see. There's my little cupcake here. I knew I was going to keep one for myself and use it. No, a little too far down. So. What time is it for you there right now, Katrina? What time? Is it late for you? Okay. I don't really want to see that white. This stuff has to go better. Oh, I forgot. I was going to do a couple stitches here, but I'm okay. I think I'll leave it. I'll let it be. It's good. It's heavy rain and freaking cold today, is it? Okay, so hopefully if all goes well, it should look like that. Should be my little book. And then I'm going to insert felt pages in here. And this is not the one I want to do. I want one in different colors. But this, I'm going to have at least make 2 of them. So this was what I had when I was on vacation, the only material I had. I don't know what I have at home, but I want to make a different one at home too, one of these books. So I make at least 2. It's late afternoon. Oh, is it? Okay. So that is it. Now I'm thinking I was going to use white for the blanket stitch or buttonhole stitch. Now I have not done this, so I need practice. I don't know if it's going to be good, so I might have to practice offline, but I'm going to try and see what happens to me. I'll give it a shot. It's all garbage. All right. Oh, I only got a few more minutes too. I'll get off. So let's see if I can do this. All right. I don't know. I haven't done it. Thanks, Katrina. I did it for my book, and I tried. Like you got to go in. I don't know. I might have to do it again. Like I said. Oh, this is going to be a rough one to go through too. It's pretty thick. Oh, that's not the sticky part either. Why am I? All right, it's got to go. See, I already forgot, Katrina. I'm not sure I'm going to do this right. I mean, could circle around the whole thing, but I want to do the blanket stitch, but it's kind of like you got to go through. And I'm not going to do this right. I know I'm not. It's not underneath. Katrina, I forget how to do it. I really do. So you got to go up. Not that way. I don't know. I'll probably be taking this apart because I don't know. I feel like you have to go in here. Let's see if I'm doing it right. No, I'm not doing it right. No, Katrina, I think I'm going to Google it. Yeah. Yeah, I have it. I will do that. Oh, look what I did. I'm not going to mess around with it online. I will come back and work on this tomorrow when I do the right stitch. I got to remember how to do it. I don't remember. So I'm gonna leave it for now. But I'm thinking, what do you think? White should show up okay. I think I'm going to do white all the way around it. I'll Google it and they'll come up. Yeah, instructions. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I was learning it all. I even have it. I have the blanket stitch in my book I'm doing. But I had a hard time trying to figure out how to do it then. And then when I got doing it, I was like, okay, now I got it. And then it's like one stitch that will not stay in my brain. But it's okay. Like I said, I'm going to most likely do this. I'll come back on tomorrow. I will start it tonight. I don't know. I might get carried away. I might have to do the whole thing tonight. I'll do the blanket stitch. We'll see. Yeah, white is perfect, you think? I'll leave my needle up here. Right. See, it's going to be a little tough because it's very thick. But it should look pretty good when I'm done. I hope it looks like what I want it to look like. That's why I put the right here, the sewing little right there. There's a close-up of what it looks like. I got my little sewing. That my next one is going to have, I'm going to do something different too. Actually, I might work on that tomorrow. We'll see. It's almost done. Yeah, look, I'm happy with it, Katrina. It's the first time I ever did this before, so I do got a lot of stitches in there. And it just started out with a bunch of pieces on here. This one I love the look of this one because this was a piece I cut out, and then now it looks like it's blended. This piece looks like it's blended in to the material, like just a 3D effect to it. So I'm happy. Yeah. Happy with it. Oh, I'm sticking out a little bit too much. I'll fix that corner after, but yeah, like I said, I'll probably work on this tonight. And if I do finish it, I'll come back and show it. And I might work on the pages then. And then I have another one I want to do. I want to do a charm. Like it's a safety pin, and it's just a tiny little piece. They call it a jewelry, slow stitching jewelry. And that's going to go on the front of my next one I'm going to create. Yeah, that's what I also like it with slow stitching. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I think it's kind of fun. It's kind of like, you know what this reminds me of, Katrina? To material, to paper, it's called mixed media. To material, it's called slow stitching. Because slow stitching is basically doing anything you want with material and stitches, just like as paint is to paper doing mixed media. I think this is like mixed media as far as I'm concerned. I don't know if that's what you think, but that's what I feel like it's considered mixed media. Like, mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's fun. Mixed media was always fun. It's messy. This isn't messy though. I gotta admit, this isn't messy. These germs look like they don't even look like germs. I sewed the purple to the navy blue to match, so they're that one's these are looking really cool on this piece. The next one I got terms to put on it. I'll show you the terms I want to use on the original piece. This was not supposed to be it. This was not the one I wanted to make, but when I was on vacation, it was the only material I could find. Like I said, I'm going to show you the charms I want to use on the one I want to do. It's going to be in silver. I think they're around here. This is so cute. Look at these charms. This is what I want to show you. This is a one. This is like a spare one, but I'm creating one that's for me. And I had planned on doing it in silver. And then I started finding a button, which I lost on the floor. Find that. Which actually I'll probably do that maybe tomorrow too. I gotta find the button. But this is the charms I want to use. Look at these. So this is going to be the front. I'm going to make a little bit of a jewelry thing. It's going to be a piece on that's where I want to use a fastener. I can't even say what I'm talking about. Anyways, you'll see. I'm going to do that, and then I want to use these pieces within it. Probably one of these on different pages. I'm going to add, and of course, not the. Well, this might be added because I'm going to put a needle in for knitting and crocheting. But there's a couple pair of scissors. I'm not. I'll say that for another one. But there's the needle. There's a little measuring tape. There's a button. There's one that says, I love to sew. Where's that one? I love to sew. What else? There's a sewing machine. I don't know if I'm going to use that one, but that's the stuff I want to use. There's a little iron even. Look how cute that is. But these main ones are the ones I want to put on the page. Each page will get one of these charms on the one I want to build for myself. So it should look really cute. Like it's going to be probably more whiter tones than this. And then it's going to have a safety pin, a little safety pin charm. And this will dangle on it. I never use, I can make it on a little, wait a minute. I have a charm bracelet. I never use it. No, I can make it on a little slow stitch book for needles. I never use. Wait, sorry, Katrina. I don't understand exactly what you're saying. Sorry. It's got little bunny things on it. That's cute. Oh, I have a charm bracelet. You never use charms on stuff like that, is what you said? I can make it on, it's small figures. Oh, yeah? Maybe I can make it on little, you never knew, or I never make it on little slow stitch books for needles. Do you have a slow stitch book at all already? You probably do, eh? I just like the look of the charms. I've seen them and I like the look of charms on them. I think they're so cute. And I'm going to try working on stamps. Did you ever stamp anything? I'm going to take the same material or a different one. Let me see if I'm going to work on this one. I might do a piece of this. I don't know yet. I think I'm going to take a piece off right now for me. Let's see. I don't want a big piece, but I'm going to try stamping on this material. I'm going to see how it looks because I want to add stamp pieces to them too. There, I got a little piece. I don't want to take too much and waste it, but I'm going to take some. And there. And I'm going to stamp these. I'm going to stamp some stuff on that. I can sew little things on a piece of fabric. I think also, Katrina, I'm going to practice stamping. I'm going to see if I have a book about it. Yeah, I have tried to stamp on fabric and have sewn on it. Yeah, I'm going to stamp it. And because I think these are what I'm going to do for my titles in the book. I want to put like the type of needles. So the needles are going to go in there, and I'm going to have to put, like, for instance, well, here's a needle right here. So this will be called, I will put Chanel needles. So I'll stamp Chanel, and then this will be cut out and sewn to a page. When I get the pages done, and it'll have Chanel, and then the Chanel needles are going to go all in it. So whatever name of the needle is, or whatever I'm doing for, I want to put the name of the needles. Like the same as this. When this gets done, the pages get in here. I have to do another slow stitching too. I want to do a slow stitching pocket. So there's going to be a slow stitching pocket, and the pocket's going to hold scissors in it too. So you can hold all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I tried to stamp on. Okay, so it'll be like the felted pages here, and then this is going to be probably a slow stitch pocket for the scissors to be held in here. And then you got the pages, and then the pages are going to hold. I had a list of things I want to put in each one of them, but different needles. Oh, I even got this. I thought this was really cool. A needle threader, so it's going to go in there too. I might put one of them in here and one in the other one. I have this stuff here. I got to get all the name of the needles because I'm trying to get them all. Let's see. Something to show it means. got this container. And this container has, look at these, a bunch of needles. But this, I thought was the coolest thing, was it's a needle threader. I haven't tried it yet. All right, and these, I got to figure out, I don't know if they're embroidery needles, but they look like embroidery needles. I have to get the name of them because embroidery needles have the rounder tip, but they're rounded but pointy. So I'm not sure. I got to find out what I ordered, what they're under, because I got all kinds of needles here. Anyways, and then you take this, right? And let me see if I got a piece of thread. And you take the thread. I thought this was so cool. It's like tiny, tiny. And then you pull it through. And look at that, Katrina, how easy that is. Look at how easy that is. So it's a simple thing. I have other ones, but this is the best one I've seen. I bought other ones, and I'm going to try them, but I like this one. So this, it came with 2, and I wish I had more because I'd like to put every book I make one of these in here because it's going to go in there too. This is going to be, I'm going to take a tiny little pocket on one of the pages. I'll make a tiny little pocket, and this will sit in the pocket to the needles so that I even have my needle threader inside one of the pages too. So all this stuff there's a whole bunch of stuff going in the needle books. I think it'll be really cool when I'm done. So yeah, it'll have scissors, it'll have needles, it'll have a needle threader, anything to do any kind of needlework. Meaning, I'm even gonna put one for wool. The thicker needles for wool is gonna go in this book too, because when I work with wool and do sewing or embroidering on it, it's a big, huge, thick plastic needle. But I don't like them. But I have some big, huge needles that I'm gonna put in here. Hopefully it'll go through felt, and I'll have them for anything to do with wool, crocheting, knitting. Matter of fact, I needed one for this when I made this little thing. You need a great big needle. I got all this messy, but a great big needle for sewing wool, and then embroidering wool and whatever I want to do with it, which is kind of cool. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks, Katrina. I enjoyed your company. I don't know if you're going to make it or not tomorrow, but I'm coming on. My normal days are Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. But because I have to do gardening every day and stuff, I'm going to be fooling around with coming on every day. Yeah, I have some plastic wool too. I don't like the plastic needles though, because they snap after. If you're pulling too hard, they snap. So I'm not a big fan of the plastic needles. The metal one have lasted for a very long time with me. So I just lose them. They never broke on me, that I just lost them. So anyways, and then this way, when I do a couple books, I'll have them all together and I won't have to go hunting all over my craft room for needles when they'll be all in one spot in a book. So it's kind of handy for me why I'm making these. I think I'm going to get going though. I got to get going, hit the road. Because I got to go do some garden stuff. But I'll be on tomorrow at 10:30. If you're here, wonderful. If not, God bless and protect you until I see you next, Katrina. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be live streaming every day in the morning at 10:30. So if you're not doing anything, you too, take care of yourself. Thank you. Hopefully, when you come, Kathleen or some of the other people will be here. But she is gardening a lot in the morning. So I think she's not coming online in the morning right away because she's probably outside doing her gardening. But all right, take care, honey. Love ya. Kisses to you and bye. And wait a minute, how do you do that? A big heart. Big heart. Bye.